Alright, welcome everybody. Today we'll try something new, which is Civ 6. Now, in case this is something you like, I can stream a bit more, so please let me know by hitting the like button or to join live. Now, it's time to start a new game, so this will be single player. And we will load a bit of a setup so you don't have to see me pressing all the buttons. I will include some game options in the description. And we will try to play as Gorgo from Greece. So the advantages are shown here. Some culture advantage during combat. And we can use one extra wildcard policy. You'll see more about that in game. And yeah, I think it's time to start. Oh, it might be important to state that there are several ways in which you can win the game. We excluded some of the victories because I don't want to be bothering with religion or culture. And diplomatic victory is something that's included with the expansion that we use, Gathering of Storms, but I also think that's a bit unbalanced, so let's just start.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest, from this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. Gorgo, Queen of Sparta, glory to you and your loyal hoplite armies. Greece savours the blessings from Ares that every victory brings, and your people applaud your thoughtful governance and cultural marvels. Stand proud, for the legacy of Greece and of your achievements will be told over and over again for generations.
This is why this is the best Civ. It's because Sean Bean narrates, and that's all we need. Alright, so, start of the game. We have to pick a position to settle. I think we'll just go for the starting position. Usually it's a great spot. So we're next to food and fresh water, which is indicated actually here below as well. So this will allow us to quickly expand our first city. There we go. So then we can decide to go and start our research. So since this is just rice, I think we don't need any fancy research to go and use that. So that's already cool. We can go for mining, since we're next to a mine, that would make sense. Or rush for science. Let's see which way to go. I think we first go for mining and then rush to science. So we get our production up and running. And then we'll use a classic start, making a scout. See what's around us. And we also move a little bit around with these warriors already. Right, now it's the turn of our nemesis, which we don't know who that will be. We can just keep skipping turns like this as long as this guy is occupied, because the rest of the game just continues. Let's quickly cross the river. Nice, that's some nice early scouting. Not sure how I pronounce that, but nice early scouting. And our scout will take over from here, I think. So usually we share our first island, in this case, with some barbarians. So it's nice if we already find out where those are hiding, so we can prepare a little bit. Now, apart from that, we really need a builder. We found them. Might be better if we don't walk into them all the way like this, but let's see if they attack us. No, they're nice enough to just stay there in their little village. Right, so that's where we have to watch out for, so we might want to be stand over here. There can be more than one, of course, but that's something we find out later. Alright, so this is part of the expansion, where you can have rivers that go and flood. Now, the good news is that we didn't build anything there yet.
Who deserves more credit than the wife of a coal miner?
Nice. We'll start our next research, which will go and rush for science, I think. Alright, so this unit needs order, so you're just gonna stay over there. Actually, if this guy would be in this kind of mudslide, then he would be damaged as well. So we're lucky. I'll go this way, I think. It's a very chill game, at least in the beginning. Later on, when you have a lot of cities, then becomes a bit more panicky. This is some nice spot. Somewhere here we'll probably make our second city. Let's see, we might want to know if there's like a fish over here. Ah, there we go.
At his best, man is the noblest of all animals. Separated from law and justice, he is the worst.
Alright, very wise. So now we unlocked our first government. So we generate science points and civic points. And this is part of civic. So we will do some extra damage against barbarians. Got some military policy. And we want some production going. And we have this extra wildcard policy because we're Greece. And that's used like that. So we definitely want to go and smash you up. See if we can take him out. Not in one go, unfortunately. The river has returned to normal, so we want to start building a farm. Like so. We have to select a new civic, because we just unlocked this first one. The Code of Laws. And yeah, I think we just want to go to the early empire. It's a very good one. Get some nice cards, such as increased settlement production. And we want to get some defenses up. We can go back to the city, I think. So you're probably gonna run away. The question is where to. This guy needs orders. Right, so no fish, apart from with this bit. We'll just go and explore south. And apparently there's not a lot of stuff in the south. I think we need to chase him a bit. Can we? I don't think we can attack, right? Because this is hills area. We will just be in the way. They're hiding inside the city. Yeah, that's fine. Although, actually, it would be nice if they already start going this way, because we would like to build a mine. Let's quickly check out with the lens. With the yield icons, I mean. So here we get gold and here we get production. Well, we get a bit more production here, so I think we just want to use a plain mine and not go for the copper one. It's gonna be our next move. Crap, I want to disable that again.
I thought clay must feel happy in the good potter's hand.
we discovered pottery. And let's get rid of that. Alright, so the scout is trying to flee. We'll follow him a bit, I think. And then at some point our slinger will take over. That's our aim. Now we have to be careful because builders walking around on their own, they can actually be captured by enemy forces. The same applies for settlers, which is an even bigger risk because they're quite expensive. Alright, so we got a mine going for production and some food actually. And then we got some actual food going. So you will notice that our city will grow a lot faster. So there's like 4 turns until growth because we're producing all of this food. So it's all going well. You can cower back into the city. I think... Will we follow him? Yeah, let's go and stay close in case he does go for a builder. Ah. Alright, so there we go. So we can actually already attack, which is strange. I did not think the scout would let himself killed, but apparently it does. Now if you paid close attention, you could see we could get some culture from that. Because of our leader. Is it leader? A queen maybe. She gives us culture every time that we win a battle. Alright, we're gonna go and defend this position. And we'll focus on our next production. Now apparently we can make great baths. Floodplains tiles along the river are immune to flood damage. That is quite good. I don't think there's many people that will build this, but it will take us 15 turns. Is that worth it? I think that is a bit expensive. We'll save that for future, I think. We'll first focus on some other things. Since our city is growing this fast, I think we will make another settler. That's probably the smart move. Not sure where we will build our next city. So this is not a great area for food. I love to be next to turtles, that could actually be nice. But there's nothing else here. Maybe this is the good spot. We got food, turtles. It's not too close next to our city. You want to keep like 6 tiles between them. 2, 3. That's a bit close, but I think it's alright. And yeah, this might be a good spot as well, but we didn't explore that yet. Ooh, we got Sandals of the Prophet. What does that do? It gives us faith and tourism. So those are the 2 things that we're not really working with. There's the faith victory and the... I guess it's culture, the civic... the culture victory. Those are both excluded. This could also be a great spot. Does this count as food? It's maybe a bit close. So you would be next to the river. That could also be nice. Could we do both? It's a bit cramped maybe, but I think we could do it. Yeah, we'll just keep exploring. We have some time before our actual settlers here. Let's see, you'll just skip your turn. Oh crap. Not for 1,000 years has the river flooded to such an extent. I think that's a lie. I'm pretty sure. It did that just a few turns ago. That's not 1,000 year, right? Ah, forgot you have to press the cross. I think that's more like 200 years or something. Right. Alright, so that's a bit of a setback. So maybe And maybe we will start building the great boss, because otherwise it will be a bit tiresome. Let's see, we could buy the tile. I think this is the one to use. So wait, what becomes immune to flood damage? The floodplains along the river. Right. Yeah, we might need to build that and queue that up. So this is the multi-queue system. So we just press like this. And then we build it over there. And the builder will try to rebuild this in a bit, I think. Alright, let's see if we can take out the barbarian camp. Let's put you to sleep. I think you'll skip a turn. We want to have our warriors into the lead. And maybe we go this way. There we go. Let's see what will happen here. This is a good spot. I do like this. Not sure where we will build our city exactly. It would look cool on here, but that's just based on looks. That's actually not a smart position. I think it would be here maybe. We build it next to the sea. So we have food, and then we build towards all these other... Not sure yet. But anyway, it's a good spot. This is also a great spot with all the food, but then it won't ever be a port. Yeah, I think we need to place it here and we just expand. And of talking, more scouting. Surely there's something there. Oh. Oh crap. I forgot that they can do that. Alright, what do we want to do? How much will you take out? Do you think they will be able to slaughter us like that? Are we gonna risk it? Yeah, let's try it. I think we will survive. And we can choose a pantheon. Now there's one which is easily the best in my opinion. Which is this one. When chosen, you receive a settler. So that saves you instantly like 6 turns. That's major. Didn't expect to get that because we're already making a settler. So we could build 2 cities at once. It's a bit greedy. I think that settler is completely free, so also you don't lose population. Let's find out. I think that's easily the best one. Now in the long run, probably fishing one would also be good. The God of the Sea, you have like +1 production from each fishery. But this is all about speed. Look at that. Instantly get a settler. It's so overpowered, I think. Now let's go here. Will we bring a builder? I don't know. Can we buy one actually? Almost. Yeah, so we will bring this one. And then we will buy our next builder. And we'll keep a scout nearby because we don't have any other defense. So yeah, let's keep you guy. over here. Because otherwise we have a major risk of these guys getting stolen. What was that sound? I think they didn't attack us at all. That's a bit strange. Alright, we'll just take you down.
Every nation lives by exchanging.
Nice. We can trade. And then we can change our policy again. We won't, because we don't have any trading routes yet. In fact, we didn't even discover another civilization, so we'll just keep going. Yeah, you will be here for a while, dude. What's that? An unmet player built the great boss. That's not nice. We wanted that. So we will be stuck with flooding for a while, it looks like. He already completed it. It's not even that they built it. Started building it, but they already completed it. That's crap. Can we see that actually? Like a lens or something? Continent, that's very informative. How do we see... Where do we see that flooding risk? We can see it over here. Right, so it's not that tile, so if we buy that tile, at least we have some food production, right? Maybe that's the way to go. Yeah, could do that. And then we only have to research animal husbandry. Let's try that. Yeah, you want to promote? Will we defend against ranged attacks? Because there's some coming. But he is actually in its own way with the units, so I think we'll promote you first. And then... oh, you as well? Let's also just upgrade you. Go offensive. Yeah, I thought they would do that.
Writing is easy. All you have to do is cross out the wrong words.
Alright. So, we will of course take you guys down because you're annoying as hell. And you should be able to then move in. Now then we have the same problem again. Which is that these guys, apparently in one go, they can go here and go and attack our slingers. But, well, nothing we can do about that now. New research. We already know what we want. We want animal husbandry. That's gonna be important. Sailing as well, actually, but that's gonna be later. Yeah, you need to wait a bit longer. And we will first build... I think we'll build... that. How will you travel? Yeah, right, so this is the thing, that some units cannot be on the same tile. It's a bit tedious, but also makes the game interesting. Yeah, there we go, as expected. Don't do as much... oh crap, as much damage. And there's a scout again. We have to be careful now. We might even retreat. Might not be the worst thing to do. So if we do that actually, so if we go like this, then we can move you in here, defend, and then we repeat that the next move, so that we can only get attacked by one set of units and we don't fight on two fronts. That's gonna be my tactic. So at some point we want to move you to our next location, but we have to be a bit careful because we have a scout. So let's see, we will quickly just settle over here, move the scout, and we move you over here. That's how we do it. Yeah, it looks like we quickly need to get more slingers. Or we buy them. They're quite cheap still, let's do that. Saves us a bit of time. And yeah, we move you in straight away. We'll build a campus or a builder. I think builder will be more important, so we take the slowdown on research then. And I think here it doesn't really matter what we do. Maybe here then we build a campus. So this is gonna give us a bonus, so we might as well just buy that. We'll be... Yeah, that's fine. In 4 turns we have some cash, I hope. Let's try that. Alright, so far so good. Oh no, not good. Alright, not great. How far can we retreat? Alright, I think that's good. So these guys can recover. You guys move in as well. Yeah, we're just a little bit too slow, otherwise we could have done a cool move where we swap people out. So we create a quarry over here. And then we use our scout to go and get our settlers to the next village. It's a bit of a ambitious start, but it might work out. There they come. Alright. I think we pull back a little bit more. Because everybody's a bit doing a bit horrible with health. Ah, it says major victory though. Because of the upgrade, so we might be able to take them. Let's try it. What's the worst that can happen? Forgot that we have upgraded units. Ah, but they can now move in. That's a bit annoying though. Well, let's see what happens. We might lose a unit here already. That's okay. I think we're moving quickly. Gonna link those up. And then... where do we want to start a city? I don't remember. Somewhere around here now. Like next to the sea. Get turtles and stuff like that. I think that's the way to do it. Yeah, that's what I thought. No, our upgraded unit.
If there are no dogs in heaven, then when I die, I want to go where they went.
Alright, but we should be able to take them down now. even though that we lost our unit. Which gives us a bit of an advantage. It's like Eureka moment. So we get a tech boost, and most of the work is already done. Let's see if we dare to move in. Will we do that actually? Maybe we do that. Maybe we turn them into archers and then we have some nice forces. I think that will be smart. Let's check it out. So we just completed animal husbandry, so we can get some food going. I think we will quickly research archery and then we go to sailing perhaps, so that we can get some more food. So we want to move you guys back in friendly territory, and then they can have an upgrade later on. See, this guy is aiming to take over our settler. Can already attack him now? No, not yet, because we're in an annoying area. Anyway, we wanted to buy a tile to get some food going. Ah, we cannot do it yet. Alright, I think we already moved our builder in. We dare to do that. Please don't cause any floods right now, because we'll lose it perhaps. And then the next move will be to make campus, so we'll do a science rush. We don't have any great spots for that, unfortunately. Right, I think I want to make it here then. So there will be a change of plans. So we get some science bonus over there, so that's worth it. I think we will just rebuild this. It's already been destroyed, but we just pretend like never happened. Tempted to go and destroy that actually. Let's see how close we can get. Again, this whole island is sinking. Where is it actually? Oh, it's over here. Right. Luckily we won't build our city over there. Yeah, you'll just go and heal a bit. Will we chase it? I don't think so. I think we'll stay here for the moment. Doesn't look like he will try and attack us. This guy might though. Crap, we need more forces. But for now we'll just skip turn. Sneaky. You go and get us some more food. Apart from that, I don't really know what we want to do with this builder. Because we are using our 3 citizens, right? So we might get a next one. Yeah, I would like to have pastures actually, but we don't have any cash. We have to be patient. So in that case, we did just investigate already sailing. No, we didn't. Going a bit slower. Will we send them over there to the new city? Or just build a mine? For now, I think that's also fine. We'll anyway have to wait a bit. I forgot where we want to go. Did we already decide if we want to go here, maybe? Next to the silver? I think that's what we wanted to do. Yeah, please go there.
Look back over the past with its changing empires that rose and fell, and you can foresee the future too.
Welcome everybody online, by the way. Feel free to look around or chat. So we can now change policies because we advanced our civilization again a bit. So we can either reduce the cost of purchasing tiles. It will be nice for our expansion plan, or make settlers cheaper. I think we will go for that. Because we are spending all of our cash on these tiles, so that might actually be worthwhile. So now, all of a sudden, it will only cost us more than we have still. But it's fine. You can also research new civic. So we can still get like state workforce. But I think we'll just go to... yeah, political philosophy, so we can get more slots. More government slots. Ah, this is the way to do it, right. So we have a long way to go. That's fine. So now, with the expansion, we can also pick a governor. So you get like governor points. Not sure... well, you could just see from the civic tree actually that some of these new civics, they give you governor points. So we just unlocked one, and we can pick between going military. So you can focus on that, combat. Then this is envoys, I guess, so diplomat. Religion, which we'll skip. Then this sneaky looking guy. And one thing that he does is gives you great advantages on city growth. And also this super overpowered stat. Settlers trained in the city do not consume population. I think we'll go for that. The alternative is to focus on getting builders a bit cheaper, so you get one extra build charge. And then focus also on expansion. That's usually for a second city nice. Or you can rush for science and go for this guy. But it's really focused on science, so it is nice. But I think it's a bit early for that. So let's go for this sneaky guy. And this is money, by the way. Which I always see as a bonus resource. So I will focus on the rest. And then maybe we don't need money. So, right. So we appointed to Sparta. So he will arrive in 5 days. And at some point we can upgrade him and stuff like that. And we get these actual bonuses. Right, you are supposed to go and get our pasture going now. And after that, I think you'll move to this new city. Yeah, that's the plan. No barbarians, that's still looking alright.
I shot an arrow into the air. It fell to earth. I knew not where.
Classic. And now we have to to make a choice again. Will we upgrade our archers? I say that I see money as a bonus, but we seem to be doing quite poor in this run with money. Will we upgrade our slinger and take down? I think we will, because that will be anyway nice to do. And I think it's important. Right, so now we have an attack range of 2. So that should allow us to fight a bit better. We have to wait because we just upgraded them. And the next tech to go for, I think, is going to be sailing. So we can get this second city going. And with second city, I probably mean third. We are lacking builders. We also need to do some building over here. Should have probably built a builder over here, in hindsight. That's okay. So this is going to be a coastal city, and that gives us a bit of an advantage. So you can see that that boosts our technology again. So that saves us a lot of turns, makes us fast. So then this will be the spot where we build the builder. You want to move over here. But we cannot do that, of course, so we have to wait a lot of turns. So we might as well just go over here when we swap builders in a bit. Let's try that. Move the scout out of here. Maybe we can use it to block this one off a bit. Be annoying and all. More scouts. Oh no! Dust storm, and that does what? And it's fertilizing tiles, apparently. And we have our district inspiration and all sorts of bonuses. We will just click yes and pretend like we understand what's going on. Doesn't look like we can keep up with that scout. Right, so here we probably want to build our next builder as well. We'll go a bit faster. The moment we have money, then we build these pastures. I think that will be smart. The game suggests we need to build a settler. I think for now we're doing okay. We need to actually improve our towns. And this one... yeah, I think we will borrow the builder from there. So maybe it will be nice that we can build some archers over here. Defense. We focus on a granary. We are doing bad for amenities, apparently. That's okay. We will we'll build an archer. It's fine. Let's see. Can we attack you? Looks like we can. He's scared. Ah, this was a distraction. Very clever. Right, we'll pull back into the city. Save a bit of time. This scout will probably be used to chase down that scout. Till he makes a mistake. Or we will. We'll move you into safety. And yeah, this will be the thing that will save us, hopefully.
It is not that life ashore is distasteful to me, but life at sea is better.
Research completed. Yeah, the barbarians can be a bit of a challenge in the beginning. Will we upgrade these two archers as well? I think we'll just attack. It will probably pillage our fields again, but it's okay. Let's see, can we attack from here? I don't think so, right? No. And we have to research again, for which we will try and go for watermills. Could be nice. But I think in general it will be cool to get celestial navigation going on. Get some harbors going. Yeah, that would be cool. Alright, let's see. It's getting more complex.
Skill without imagination is craftsmanship, and gives us many useful objects, such as wickerwork picnic baskets.
Nice. Wickerwork picnic baskets. So we can change policies again. I think for now we leave this on. Ideally I would have swapped it out right now. Although, no, let's swap it out. Because we're getting a better army. So this is naval units. Now we don't really need those. Let's keep it. We cannot do trading yet. The builder one might be worthwhile now that we're making a lot of builders. So maybe we do that instead of purchasing tiles. Yeah, makes more sense. So we can kill this scout. Yeah, that's nice.
Umphambi kukaShaka wakwaZulu ungalokothi uflathela amabutho ami.
It looks like we discovered a sieve. Where did we discover it? Ah, a scout. Nice. So that's another player actually, that's not just a city-state. So yeah, these guys are going to pillage our fields. That's okay, because we can just rebuild it. We're used to it. This one will produce a bit more food. That will be very useful. And apparently silver, that will be the next move. Your delegation is most welcome. He's carrying a torch and a shield. That's cool. Alright, so our builders are doing well. We have to... we have a builder here as well, which is nice because they indeed pillaged. So they regained some health doing that actually. At least they can't do it another time. So let's see, we will build... I think we're fine with our arches for now. So we might go for the library and go and push a bit on science. That's very important in this early stage. Could also go for another settler, but I think we wait off. Yeah, we hold off a little bit. So let's go and increase science. This guy probably wants to promote. So we can movement on hill terrain or through woods. I think in general there's a lot of woods, so let's try that. And where will we use it? I think we already discovered this guy, right? So we can send a delegation. That's gonna be nice. Might have done that too soon because it did cost some cash. But it looks like we can still buy pastures, which will give us all of the food that we need. So let's try that. So we got a builder over there already. Safely out of the way of all these annoying rivers and stuff. Between two other rivers, by the way, so might be that this is a bit of a theme. We're being pestered by rivers, I think is the word. And the scout. Do we need to scout over here? Yeah, because we are quite out of the way. Let's see what's going on here. We need to get rid of these barbarians.
I don't believe in astrology. I'm a Sagittarius, and we're skeptical.
Astrology. Right, moving quickly to celestial navigation. Can we attack them from here? Yes. This is why we need archers. Bye-bye. Alright, so that's the great advantage. Get some civic points from that. Culture, I guess I need to say. You will go and do some mining. And I don't know if you could see it, but there was like an alert that we didn't have enough amenities. But since this is now the only city that is producing silver, we get amenities. There's some menu which you can see all the bonuses if you're a big nerd and like stats. I don't blame you, I'm also a nerd. This is loyalty. Maybe I'm lying. Thought there was, well, there's probably something in here. Housing, growth. Amenities from luxury resource. It's there. This game is well constructed that way. This needs more housing, alright. So I think a farm produces housing as well, right? 0.5, well, it's something. We'll probably build some more as well. Yeah, you need to go to the front as well. Alright, we got some defenses over here. That's important. I guess we just keep moving. Not sure why I'm trying to press kettle. Press kettle. Alright, so what's going wrong here? Amenities is a thing that's going wrong. What will we build? We can make a builder here as well. I think we will need to do a lot of building, so let's do that. Yeah. Not building a settler, what do you want about? Or trader. It could be nice to get our money going. Can we buy a trader? Don't think so, we don't have any cash. Let's do both. Builder, trader. We queue them up, so we don't have to worry about it. You will build pasture. And then if we have some boring lands over here, we can make a farm. But I think we'll go and restore this farm. Or we'll be smarter perhaps. Because this city is now doing okay, it has food again, it has housing. So we'll swap them around and we'll focus on this city for a bit. So let's build some pastures over here. Yeah, I want you to go there. Alright. Choking point. What's behind it? Nothing yet. So we can just go and walk. Is that unguarded? That would be strange. The world enters the classical era. Our civilization admires the way you are bearing your current trouble with hardiness and resolve. Alright, at least they acknowledge.
It's important to have a happy and engaged workforce, as it is to have a profitable bottom line.
We've unlocked production towards things, but also reduced unit maintenance. Tempted to make some of those. Let's see. So we probably want to stop the production boost towards builders. Do we actually want to do that? Not yet. It's a bit early. Crap. So maybe we want to remove the production bonus. Maybe focus on settler? I feel like we're just one step behind, you know, because things are going wrong a bit. Let's wait. I think it's a bit early. I think for now we're doing fine. We need to make a dedication as well, because we're in the Dark Age. No. All right. Each time we trigger Eureka, we get free. We get era score. Yeah, that's what we do, I think, because we are investing a lot into science, so that makes a lot of sense. Now, what happens is that with the Dark Age you get like debuffs, and the advantage is that if you are able to flip that around, then all of a sudden you become and get into a golden age, and you get all sorts of buffs again. So it's not all hope is lost. Can we move and attack? Yes, we can. So we can move you in here. So you kind of join the action. Not really, but just a bit. And then comes our next move. So we'll promote our steward. For the super overpowered, that you don't consume population when training settlers. I think that's definitely overpowered. So we'll be pumping out some settlers out of this city soon. And then, yeah, then I guess it makes sense that we have this card, right? That settlers will also be trained faster. So let's get that in as well. So we focus on rapid expansion. That's gonna be the plan. I thought we needed some scouting up here to see if anything dangerous was coming. It looks like we're going really fast on settler production, so maybe instead we want to scout what's down here. There's like a spot to settle. This is not too bad either, between these two olives. Well, we'll find out. More food. Alright, we're lagging behind. Right, barbarians made their move. Can we shoot them from here? Yes, we can. Let's see if this is a mistake. Can we just take the city? No, we cannot. Stranger, we cannot see there. Oh, they can promote. Ah, I didn't know. Cool. I think we can just take the city then. Ah, next round. Here we build pastures, because they're quite good. And next move will probably be to build boats. Or maybe this builder will do that. I'll just get the hell back here again. Yeah, this is gonna be a traveling builder. We have a bit of cash again, so we can do something cool. Partially because we took over this military camp. Why can you not move? Because you're stuck with your feet in silver, probably. Alright. Scout is doing some cool scouting again. This is actually not a bad spot. So we're close to the sea. And I think these forests will secretly give... There doesn't seem to be a lot, but these forests will give us quite a lot of stuff. And olives as well. So I think this might be a great spot to go and settle the next city. Oops. Wrong button. Let's go and attack that scout. Apparently it's suicidal, so that's easy. Get some culture points as well. So what's going on here? It's the end of the world. It might be a great spot to settle as well, actually. Not sure where would be a great spot. The silver mine is just a little bit far away. Or this spot. So you're next to crabs. Food is one of the great things here. Maybe here? I don't know yet. We still have some time. Not a lot though. I think anyway we will building more. We will build more than just one extra city. You keep exploring.
Behold the wonders of the heavens and earth. The clear aqua blue serves as a looking glass. Thousands of turquoise crows, tinged with a touch of black.
Nice. So I guess that will be our new city spot. It's a nice harbor, natural wonder, which gives some advantage as well. Like food and culture and stuff like that. So maybe that's the obvious choice, to just go and settle over here, make a big city. Makes sense. And then the next one will be here, of course, somewhere. We will take over this whole island, obviously. Slowly, but obviously. How are you doing, Pan? Thank you for joining. Are you a fan of Civ? Let's see, we will go and restore this with our builder. Our new builder will go and make some cool things here as well. And it's the end of the turn. We discovered celestial navigation.
Set your course by the stars, not by the lights of every passing ship.
Sorry for disrupting Sean Bean, his interesting quotes. Ooh, we discovered a tribal village. You played the early ones. Well, this one is especially great for the fact that Sean Bean narrates it. I'm not sure exactly how it compares to the other parts and if there's real other advantages apart from Sean Bean. But yeah, he is a bit of a hero, of course. His roles in Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones. So we must listen to him. It's obvious. Now, what to do next? We need to keep the pressure on for science, I think. So it makes sense that we just go and follow this tree wherever it leads. Looks that we need to do a lot of steps anyway, so you might just follow that. Because we can also see like our world ranking. We are leading apparently. But not with military, so that's the next thing we have to worry about a bit. In case we piss people off. Where are the... Do we only have one other player? No, right? What? That's crap. I thought we had at least... Well, maybe we didn't discover them yet. Wait. Did I set it? I set the game up with like 3 other people. Ah, yeah, it's unmet. I was scared for a minute. Yeah, no, that's great. Otherwise, we will be a quick battle, perhaps. If this is the one that's on the same island as we are. Anyway, how are you doing, Pan? End of the week? Will you have a weekend? Are you able to relax a bit? Alright, so this is where he sits. So we have to be fast and claim this, I think. Would prevent him from... Well, that will actually be a great point to go and claim this whole island. So we block him. That's the plan. Let's go and get our scout back so he can escort a little bit. Maybe we get our archer there as well. Right, so need more food. That's taken care of. We get some cash. That's quite a lot of cash. What will we do with that? I think we need to invest in a trader. So we can either go and construct that next, or we are lazy and we just buy it. I think we will do that. So let's see, how much is a warrior? That's 100. The trader is a bit more expensive. Makes sense because it takes longer to build as well. Oh, we cannot make more traders. Oh, then it's easy. Well, let's see if we want to buy a warrior. Forgot how close these were. We can actually also just take down the scout using our archers. Perhaps. This is some big land, though. I thought we were working with smaller islands. Doesn't seem to be the case. Alright, so we don't need housing here yet. We're still doing fine. So what will we use this guy for then? Because we don't really need a lot of building here. I guess we can already move him to this tile, if in 3 turns we get that as well. Ooh, barbarians, right. So you go and intercept over here. Yeah, and I think we'll focus these on the barbarians. Can we take them out in one go? Almost. Alright, so they're not really a threat anymore. And there's a new settler. Ah, we're not allowed to build here. Crap, it's too close. Let's get rid of this weird weirdo with you. Let's see, we can just make it here in the middle. That would also still suffice. We can just block this whole area off. There's bananas. It's still relatively close to the sea. Yeah, maybe we'll just follow our original plan and build over here. So we have water, olives, later on some bananas. Let's try that. So you just take care of the barbarians. I think we will move into the trees. Very interesting area here as well. So we have some fish. Pastures. Yeah, I think somewhere over here could be your next village as well. There's a lot of great spots here. We are spoiled. And so I think we just need to keep expanding. That's the purpose of this city now. To spam settlers because of this guy. That allows us to make some free settlers actually. Alright, so we have to wait for these guys to get rid of here, to get out of here, before we can restore our precious farm. More barbarians, crap.
No hour of life is wasted that is spent in the saddle.
Alright, so we should be able to, no, to move and then still attack, I was going to say, but that's not true. Tempted to bring that archer there as well. It's a bit risky, maybe. But if things go bad, we can still buy a unit. So yeah, let's do that. Let's go all in. We have some cash for if things go wrong. So we can actually promote our archers. Arrow Storm, that sounds like an epic move. Usually I go defensive. But let's not do that. For the main reason that we're attacking with these guys. I think we have to wait one more turn, right? What happened to the... Oh, I saw 3, but maybe it was 30? Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, we have a bit of an issue with these amenities. And this is actually something we should probably work on as well. This is food. Nah, I think we're fine. Yeah. Unless, oh, this guy can still build a lot, so let's do it anyway. Oh no, we're fighting in the thunder, in the eye of the storm. Anyway, we can claim a great person, a great scientist, and this guy will trigger the Eureka moment for 3 random technologies. Now I think that also counts for our escaping our dark era, so let's see if that's correct. So it says 13 now. We have to walk a little bit, so it will take a bit of time before we actually know. And this guy will build... I don't know, actually. Still want this farmland, so let's go there. Not sure why there's... that you just finished building as well, right? I was going to say, was this guy here always? But no, he's new. So we need more food. And we need to do some trading. I think with Sparta, because we get food bonus and production, so that sounds great. Help city growth. And the other thing that it does actually, is that it will make this road. So from that point onwards, you can travel a bit faster between these cities. In different civs, I think it was a different system. So this is quite nice. Right, are we allowed to take a step and then shoot? I don't think so. Probably we will get crushed anyway if we step forward, so let's wait a little bit over here. Let's cower. We can heal up a bit. So Argos will go and start producing maybe a harbor. Get gold from that as well. And this looks like the obvious spot. Yep, I think that's a smart move. And Knossos, what will we do there? I think the same. Don't have to be creative. Yeah, I think we'll buy this tile. We have to be careful with our money, but I think it's worth it, yeah. We can actually do a bit of trading to get some money. I forgot about that. So let's make a deal. We can sell you some horses. Like 7 or something. And you get quite some cash for that. Makes him dangerous, I do know that, but yeah, we feel lucky. Ah, and we're friends even. So then, at least for 30 turns, I think, they cannot attack us either, so that's alright. Get some Eureka from random stuff that we did. And we'll get some more as soon as we activate the scientist. So it says that it needs to be activated on our campus, so that's where we're walking him. Sorry if I'm going a bit fast. For me it's self-explanatory and I'm trying to explain. Yeah, I think we want to go here, right? So we get you both here. Ah, it's already out of movement, right? So I guess we just link them together. So that nobody can steal our settler. Which happened to me in the past, of course. The adaptive people of Greece built after a natural disaster. Apparently we did. Not sure what that's referring to, but it's interesting. Right, so this builder probably wants to join our new settlers. But not be in the way. And then it's just a matter of taking these guys down. Not sure why they moved to the left, but we're very grateful. So we get some culture bonus from that again, thanks to the Greek policies. You keep building, expanding, make our city great. Should probably not use that phrase. Let others say what they will, but the real flourishing of the classical era culture began with the discovery of political philosophy by Greece. Yeah, we're doing great.
Money, if it does not bring you happiness, will at least help you be miserable in comfort.
That sounds very wise. I wish I
Politics
could...
is the art of the possible, the attainable, the art of the next best.
I wish I could agree with the money bit, but unfortunately I'm not as lucky. And right, so we did discover new policies. We can change our government type. So we have a chiefdom currently, and I think we'll move to the classical republic because we get these trading cards. They're really nice. And we also get a +1 immunity for each district in our, well, if we have at least a district in our city. I think the science one counts, the campus, so that will solve our problems with the lack of amenities. And then the other ones, they are more military focused, for instance, or just a healthy mix. But we'll go for this one. Classical Republic. Right, so we can now choose more policy cards. That's gonna be nice. The green one is easy. There's not as many that we have yet. Can just filter like that. So the first envoy we send counts as 2. That's an easy one. Apparently we can almost send one, so let's try that. And then we can pick economic policies. So we're currently working on settlers. I think we'll keep that. But we have some more, so we can focus on money or production. Not sure. I cannot escape this menu, can I? Oh, we can. So we have 7 production, 10, 2. So I guess that's still a nice bonus, right? Especially for these newer cities. So maybe we should go for that one. It's a bit boring, but I think it might be important. Right, and then we have wildcard policies, and because we're Greece, we have an extra one. So I think the builder one we can drop. We can take one of these dark ones. They're a bit tricky, like a double-edged knife. So you get extra food and production, but you cannot train or buy settlers. So you can see why that's a bit of an issue. So usually I skip those. I think we're doing well for our army. It's not that expensive, takes 5 gold. So maybe the trading one, so we get more gold. I guess we will get at least, well actually, this one is better, right? So then all of our units are free. Because we only have 2 trading routes. Yeah, maybe that's it. And we don't worry about wonders for now. In the early stage, they're very tricky. Let's see that. So we should get 5 gold then. That's not how it works. Alright. Failed. Yeah, so wonders are a bit tricky. You can, if it works, if you're the first one to build it, then you get major advantage. But there's always the risk that somebody else already builds it. Oh crap. I think we want to move... what do we want to do? So these guys are sitting ducks for both of them. Why do they have so many archers all of a sudden? Yeah, I think we will cower a bit. Because otherwise we have 2 sets of archers shooting at us. That's a bit too much, I think. Anyway, culture. At some point we need games and recreation so we can get some... build some extra areas. Get some easy recreation. But for now... Great library will be nice. We can actually slowly try and aim for a wonder. We've reached the point where we might want to risk it. So this is a boost to all technologies. I think I like the one with the Great Lighthouse, but I'm not sure where that is actually. I think we should actually be building that already. I don't know. Campus district adjacent. Ah, yeah, we don't want that. That's a good one. Tempted to go and stand here, but we won't. Let's see what happens. Ah, yeah, this is the tile that we wanted to buy now. Alright. This guy can activate. So you can see now we have like 18 era score. So we already escaped the Dark Age. And now it's 21. Ah, this is going fast. Right, so that's very powerful. Alright. Everybody's doing his thing. Let's see what happens. Can we shoot back? No. Oh crap, we have to pull back. Oh, I didn't think about that. Oh, that's bad. I think we will lose a unit. You will flee this way. Yeah, no matter where we go, I think we're in trouble. So this one will die, unfortunately. But we can still have our revenge, one way or another. Crap, these are just upgraded, that's a shame. Not even sure if these guys are safe, but let's find out. Yeah, we need to start a bit on our military, it seems. So let's see, we can buy a warrior. Might not be a bad moment. Don't think we'll need our gold for anything else for now. Let's go and get those. Archers are a bit expensive, so let's not take those. Are we escaping? No, right? Let's get you guys out of there, because you're in the way. Ah, maybe we are. That would be nice. You guys go around this way. Because they cannot cross the same tiles. I think I already said that. Let's see, I think we wanted to settle over here now. So we're close to the sea. Still block off this region when we expand. And we can reach olives and whatnot. I think that will be a logical choice. There's no fresh water, so that will be annoying. That's fine. That means that your city will develop a bit slower. Yeah, that's alright. How long will this take? Yeah, I think we'll wait that out. We don't have any money anyway, so it's not like we have a lot of choice. Let's see if we're still in time. Because other people are building as well. Let's see, you want to go over here. Somewhere. You just keep running. I think this will be a nice choking point now. So people can shoot me from... Yeah, but I can shoot them as well. I think we want to stand over there, actually. Yeah. Very strange and tending to be smart tactics. Now, regardless of what's happening over there, we can try and build our city out here. Be impatient and all of that. Yeah, I think we just build it right here in the middle. Or... No, we'll build it next to the sea, so we have straight access to food. That will be way smarter. Let's see if we can do that. You go and defend over there already. Hopefully you're not followed, otherwise this will be a shit move. And at some point we need a builder. Not sure where we'll get a builder. I guess this guy's not producing anything, right? Yep. So I think with these cities we can stop producing settlers for a while. We can relax a bit. Focus on other things in life. Temple of Artemis, that would be nice. If you have a lot of pastures, this city would benefit from that a lot actually. But it must be placed adjacent to a camp. Which we don't have. No. I think not. Not sure what this is then. Cattle. Let's get a builder. So this is... Right, pasture, and this is a camp. And we indeed have 0 of those, so that's not gonna work. Why do we want to build this? We don't want to build that. A stupid hint. We might want to build this actually, but let's first do the builder. So you just gonna sit your ass over here. And there comes trouble. Alright, we gonna settle. Ah, we cannot do that yet. But next turn we can. So it looks like we're in time, so we can claim this area and kind of block the expansion of Koadukazuka, something like that. Inventing a few extra letters. So let's see, you guys can move over here perhaps. So now they will take some damage. I think this is the right setup. It's 1v1 almost. Sneakily, we get some settlers going. Yeah, there we go. That's what I thought. Oh no. Such a big army. Do we have cash for more? No. I think we might be able... can we defend against that? Not really, I think. Let's see. Try to take them out one by one, right? That's gonna be the trick, hopefully. Minor defeat. Because they're a higher level. Not sure if this is gonna work out. But these guys can make the difference, of course. They're one unit over here. Alright, anyway. We need irrigation. Crap, we made a bit of an error. Let's go and research that before we do anything else. And this is suffering from... Let's check the menu. Right, it's losing loyalty. So it's suffering from pressure of nearby citizens. So that's actually a big issue. I thought that was alright, because it said only -1 or something, but now it seems to be a bit bigger issue. We need to make a monument. That's gonna solve it a bit, maybe. And apart from that, we'll see what happens. Yeah, I think we need to pull back. This is not going to work. Let's move you up to the north. Let's see if you can make a difference. And you'll skip a turn. Alright, it's a tricky start. Of this village, I mean. No! They have a promotion
Thousands have
available,
lived
huh?
without love. Not one without water.
Sounds nice. Let's make a plantation. You guys probably want to level up. But they're retreating, so we can do as well. And we will. Yeah, let's retreat a little bit. Should not forget that that's an option as well. Yeah, this guy's not in the way. I'm not sure where to go. So we have a lot of units here, so they're quickly in the way of each other. So you probably want to get upgraded to an archer at some point. And these just pull back. Alright, something like that. Now we continue our technology tree. Might be nice to make walls, actually. I haven't thought about that, because we've been rushing for all of this. At some point it would be nice to make some walls, so we don't have to defend against barbarians in a clumsy way. Maybe this is the time. On the other hand, what are we constructing everywhere? Nothing. Yeah, might be the moment. So, do you want to make horsemen? That will be interesting. That can make all the difference, actually. Hanging Gardens is also nice. Increases growth by 50% in all cities. That's epic. Should we try that? We do have a nice production, so we have an actual chance of getting this done. Not sure which technology this is coming from, so if we have a chance to be the first one to actually get it done, should try it, right? Or were we going to do the lighthouse one? Yeah, let's try the lighthouse over here. It will also be super powerful if we can get that going. Yeah, because I think with military we should be able to survive this. It's not the best thing to do, but will be the most fun. Right, so these all suffer from flooding. Maybe we try to be safe on a non-flooding. So I don't really know what happens when it floods. If it's like destroyed for forever or not. I don't know. Right, we have a builder again. Which I'm not sure what its purpose was. Maybe to join that settler. That's I think what it needed to do. Right, and its housing is still okay. We could build some farms over here, but I think for now we're fine. Why the hell do we have a barbarian galley over here? And there. Barbarians are becoming annoying quickly. Right, so these want to promote versus land units. Garrison would be nice as well. Let's see. They first have to survive anyway. Yeah. For you as well, I think. Keep on retreating. Get some archers on the way. Right, so you are building a... Ah, it's occupied. No! Oh, that's such poor timing. It's occupied, so we cannot do anything. I guess we make some archers. Let's go and scare them away. Yeah, let's stay here. You guys can actually move in, right? Yeah, that will be much more scarier for them than for you. And maybe we do like this. Alright. We have a builder here with one build. And I think you want to make some food later on. So let's move you there slowly. Right, a lot of multitasking. Haha, it's not happy with that. Did we think about this? Yeah, I think we did.
Each of us is carving a stone, erecting a column, or cutting a piece of stained glass in the construction of something much bigger than ourselves.
Nice. I hope you guys are enjoying this. It's been a while since I played Civ. I think it's going well. So we should be able to retreat to here and use our archery benefits. We'll shoot these up as well. There's a lot of barbarians here. Major victory, yeah, we should take that. Alright. We are surviving. Not losing too many people. Meanwhile, we can focus on... Well, we could focus on shipbuilding. I think we first go for education. Reminding ourselves that we need to work on that as well. Why can this guy do something? Who am I selecting anyway? That's this guy, right? Right. And I think we just... Want to use these to kill those. Because if we use our actual warriors, then they will move in as well. I don't know what's there, so let's let these rest a little bit. We'll get some health. We'll be okay. Alright. We're managing. We'll move our archers in. Be able to do both? Let's see. Yeah. Let's go and shoot that. Get out of our harbor. We will definitely repair our harbor. And after that, actually, let's do the multi-queue thing. Because we want to build... I don't see it. The lighthouse. Ah, because we first have to repair the harbor. Fair enough. Let's be cocky and send our settler in already. Because we lost a bit of time. Who's... No, nobody can move, right. Not sure what that was. Ah, it's raiding our fishing boats as well. But we can claim a great person again. Instantly build a library in this district. That's very powerful. We'll definitely recruit that. I'm in this ugly overview. So let's press you in here. Get you going as well. And then, yeah, I think you'll stay here for defense. Right, so here we already have a library in our main town, Sparta. So we have a campus and we cannot build anything else. But in Argos, we can still build a library, so we definitely want to move him over there. So we get this free upgrade. I'm tempted to move our builder there as well, because this is suffering from some issues. No, it's okay, we have these extra pastures and stuff, right? Oh, we have a builder here, right? Then we don't. Just get you out of here. It's not very effective, but we get some XP as well, so there's some benefit. Now can we... Yeah, we have to watch out here. I think things are going bad, so we are losing loyalty still. Because they're unhappy, and the reason for that is just the pressure from nearby citizens. Right. I think there is a policy which we can use to fix that. So, but we do have to be a bit careful. I think we'll buy some warriors for in this town. And that will be part of our genius plan. But for now, let's just wait. We can take out a minor defeat. Oh, we cannot take him out actually. I thought we would be able to take him out. Right, you can move back again. Or maybe not. And maybe you fortify. Oh, Barbarian changed his mind. You guys move in. That's what I thought. There's more barbarians. Right. Then the next thing we want to make is the lighthouse. And hopefully we will be able to be the first ones that make the great lighthouse as well. That's very powerful. You get some advantage for moving ships around. But let's first see if we can get it before we start dreaming. You keep a watchful eye. There's not anything we can do to kind of help this, right? We do get amenities from having olives in this region, so that's quite nice already. Apart from that, there's no clear solution. We could just buy the monument. No, we can't. So in 10 turns, actually, we already have very low loyalty, so this is going to be an issue soon. Meanwhile, things are being trashed here in this city as well by barbarians. There's so many barbarians. Leave us alone. Let's just see what happens. This guy is moving to the city. Natural disaster, or his city is hit. Did he build the great baths? Or is this something else?
All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players.
Alright, that's exactly what we need. Change policies. So let's see, we need one that says 2 loyalty per turn when a garrison unit is there. And we will spend a bit of... Oh, we don't need this actually. The builder... do we? Don't think we will make the settlers one, so let's remove the settler one. And then all is good. Instead of production, do we want anything else? Do we want more gold? No, I think we're alright for gold. Let's swap the unit maintenance. That's now... You cannot see that anymore, what that is. Let's leave it like this. I think it's alright. Because our units will be more expensive as well. Yeah. Ah, we could do the wonder building. Can we see on the background how long we still have to go for the wonders? 6, alright. Might be worthwhile. Oh, I was looking at the wrong one, but it's now 3. The Hanging Gardens. You can build a library. There we go. Instant upgrade. Barbarians are getting scared, it looks like. It's pulling back. Or they're preparing for some smart move that we didn't foresee. Definitely possible as well. Right, so you're almost healed up. Yeah, we will leave you there for that last bit, I guess. And then this is the point where we decide who should go to this spot. So it takes 10 turns to get this monument going. But we can use money to... No, we still cannot. Tempted to send the unit over here, actually. Maybe I should have left a scout there, although I don't know if that actually counts. Should we try and get the archer away? We need more army. Yeah, let's first just buy warriors over here and try and solve it this way. So yeah, should have a lower drop in loyalty by the garrison unit. See if that actually works. Yeah, you have to be patient. Let's bring you back on then for now. Right, so we wanted to build next to the coast, right? So, yeah, let's move you here. Oh, that was a mistake. Way too close. Can we go back? No, we cannot. Right, yeah, it's blocking our view. That was our mistake. Let's see, I guess we will move around then. Probably should have scouted ahead. That's what the scout is for. So it actually claims that this is the best spot to go and build. I don't know why. Personally, I think this is a great spot. Going for food, still reaching the silver, and I don't know, still have some trees around. Alright, let's see if we survive this. Or stupidity. Repair. Is that actually free? Ah, I thought that would take up our builder. Then it's alright actually. Right, you fortified. And still falling the loyalty, but a bit less. And we are in desperate need of more cash. Can we do something? Do you want more horses, by any chance? No, that's not really doing it. 30 turns, that's still a lot actually. Yeah, let's do it anyway. We're not using horses yet. Might have been smart, but we are not. It's not really effective, but at least it's doing something. You should probably get out of here, because they can steal you. And then, what do we want to do? Yeah, it's occupied again. Maybe it's time to build a boat, which we cannot do. Ancient walls, granary. Granary could be nice. We are in need of housing, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Not sure if I told them to move back, but apparently things are moving around. Again. Sure. Then you wait.
The ascent to the highest story is by stairs.
Hey, did we do it?
And at their side are water engines, by means of which persons, appointed expressly for the purpose, are continually employed in raising water from the Euphrates into the garden.
Yeah, that's what I remember indeed. So they were pumping up water manually. And that's then spread out through the garden. It's very epic. I think this is a real thing. We need to Google it. I will remember to do it, hopefully. Right, so we can probably pull you back. Yeah, we create a bit of a trap. Oh, they're dead. Right. Might not have to be... might not need to do that. I think we want to make it here, right? Yeah, that's our tactic. Yes. Now the downside is that we don't have fresh water, I think. So that will cost us a bit of city growth, but we can fix that in the future. Now we will focus on getting some food going. And maybe we do scouting. Right. This guy will move over here. And we can finally decide to make something else. We can make the pyramids. Would be cool, but I think we're done with building wonders for now. What will we make? Government Plaza will make... Yeah, that will make a lot of sense because we need another governor. It's not really something I'm looking forward to, but this is actually something that will help a lot, I think. I hope you'll see why in a bit. If our fantastic plan succeeds. And here we will... I think we'll just go for a harbor. Ah, will we? This is the shittiest harbor ever, no? I think we'll wait a little bit before building one. Because we will destroy all of her food in the process. So let's not make a harbor. Maybe we'll make commercial hub because we lack amenities. Did I say the right one? Commercial hub is not the right one. Yeah, so we won't do that. What will we do? Campus? Or just a granary for expanding? Let's try that first. Yeah, and then we'll see. Housing is becoming an issue. So maybe this one will just build a farm. Just some small improvement. Oh no, it's making this, of course. Right, granary. You just stay here and be happy. And you go and start shooting. Alright, how is our stressful town doing? Ah, we have a eureka moment. With so many ships leaving the harbors of your empire. What the hell? Ah, maybe the fishing boats count. Right. You long to document your experimentations. Cartography. Yeah, I think we need to make some battleship here. A galley. Might make a lot of sense. Let's do that, because I'm a bit tired of these guys. You can start making fishing spot. And then for science, I think actually I want this one, the lumber mill, in a bit. Maybe. I don't know. See if we can get rid of these barbarians first of all. That will be very important. Yeah, that's what we'll try. Right, you should be going with the reparation of the harbor. This is tedious. Can we buy a boat actually? Yeah, but we're not far off, so maybe we should do that as well. We will probably need you, so you go back to sleep mode. We've discovered what? Apprenticeship. Yeah, that's nice. We will definitely make some of those districts as well, so we get our production going.
We're all apprentices in a craft where no one ever becomes a master.
That sounds depressing. Or maybe I'm misreading it. So let's see, this builder can make a mine. I think it wants to make like a wood chopping thing over here. Lumber mill. So that's the thing that we'll make actually. Will we send reinforcements? I think so, because we kind of control this bit of the island as well. So let's go clear it out. Easier said than done. Meanwhile, we did earn a promotion with our archers by shooting on these guys all the time. So although they're kind of ruining our harbor, that's not all for naught. Yeah, we shouldn't have moved these guys in, I think. Because now these archers are stuck. That's okay. We just wait one turn. He wants more horses. He is very desperate. But we do get cash, and he wants open borders. Oh, no, we get open borders. I will agree. That's quite nice. They're fleeing. Ah, they're going for the scout. Alright. Can you... flee, actually? Not sure if this is a smart move. Probably not. We can get these in. Or a second set of archers, so they're surrounded soon. And... will we let those take a hit? Maybe. Let's try that. They shouldn't die in one go, right? I hope not. They might. Let's pull them back a little bit, because I'm scared. Probably would have been smarter to go to the forest, but anyway. Right, so they're fleeing again. Barbarian crab ship. We will promote those, I think. And we will promote them to garrison. Try and get our defense up a little bit. So we should have a governor. Right. So let's see how this city is doing. It's not going great. So it's falling in loyalty, so that's really an issue. It is producing a monument. It's going real slow. So we're still short. But what we'll do is that we will get our governor here. And if I remember correctly, that will add quite a lot. So we'll probably get production going in that city, especially since it's in the forest. So we will point you, and it will take 5 turns to get there. I hope this is still in time. But yes, he will help a bit as well. I think then we're saved. And otherwise we have the monument, which we could buy with cash as well. Right, so we can make a government plaza. We will do that at some point, but not now. I think we will focus on industry. And if we make one here and we craft these mines, then we get a shit ton of industry going. So that will be amazing. And we should do that. I think that's how it works. I might be wrong. Repeat or trade route, that's perfectly fine. We probably need to buy a builder then. It's getting expensive, maybe we need to make a builder. Or we steal this guy. I think we'll steal one from him, yeah. Would make sense. No! Didn't realize they could get to our scout. That's a bummer. Why? Oh, they cannot see over that hill. Not sure if I agree. Let's leave everyone like this for now, because I think we're in an alright position. Yeah. We can get a great scientist again. Triggers the Eureka moment for mathematics. Is it something we need? I think we still need it, yeah? No, we already have that. No, we started researching it. No, it is boosted actually. Yeah, because the arrow is filled in. So we don't need that. So that's important to check. Because I think we need to pass on this one and we just aim for the next one. I think that's smart in this case. Continue building a lighthouse. You can probably repair that again. It's good to keep you around here and do this forever, I guess. Yeah, you will stay here. And in one turn you can make a lumber mill here. That will be nice. Yeah. Alright. More cities means a lot of work. Crap. Alright,
Create with the heart. Build with the mind.
now we need to be smart. That's difficult. So we can move you guys in here and probably you can shoot, right? Maybe. They can shoot, so they should definitely do that. That's a lot of damage. Right. I feel a lot better all of a sudden. What happens if we move you in here? Can you then shoot, or are you just sitting ducks? Don't know. It says we can reach them. But I don't see they will walk like that, right? So let's place you on the hill. Let's do it. And I guess you move in. Alright, let's see if we made a mistake. Lumber mill? Yeah, lumber mill. So that will give a big boost to production. 4. That's a lot. So you move to the south, go and work on those mines. And we continue our research towards education. Will we survive? Uh-oh. No. Crap.
I've lived through some terrible...
Well, they were not high level anyway, but it's slow going, this. Let's get these guys involved as well. Yeah, I think we have to take those out. I hope the barbarians cannot reach us in one turn. Yeah, you just sleep. Alright, civic tree. Not sure what we were doing. Campus districts, right, that's what we need to do. So the Wanderer can go, and we need district bonuses, so we get, I think, a bunch more science, so now it's 23. That should go up. Governors provide 2 more loyalty per turn to the city. That's also interesting. Definitely we need this one switched out, because we also do something wrong with our envoys. Because we didn't discover anybody. Oh no, we can just use that, because apparently we're not using envoys. Let's try that. Makes much more sense. Fight the loyalty game. Then what? I think that's it. Campus bonus, production in cities, loyalty that we still struggle with, and then unit maintenance. Probably we want to swap out this one with the... well, with some next card. All set. I forgot to set a new civic though. Think we want to go to feudalism? No. Medieval fairs. I think that's very nice. Let's see how we can get there. Governor. Ah, we can promote a governor. Right. That's interesting. Do we want a new governor or upgrade? I think we want the upgrade. So we get a food bonus from Magnus in our main city and all trade routes. That's nice. Yeah, I think that's what we want. We could also go for the science bonus, but I think since we have so many cities, should be fine for science. Done. I think we are leading for science now. Yeah. It doesn't, there's not a big difference. People are catching up. Alright, let's see what happens over here. Fight zone. They're not allowed to attack, that's nice. I didn't expect that. They are making a mistake though. Right, so are you allowed? No. This one guy. Yeah, I think we have to take him out. And not worry about this one usher. That's where we get our culture from, right? The classical era ends in 6 turns. Did we build a ship? Yes, we did. Ah, revenge is on its way. I think it's time to cross the river. And take revenge on these nasty archers that took out 2 units, the scout and our warriors. Ah, we can take out a scout maybe. Right. Then, in Argos, our second city, we will try to make a great lighthouse. Now, we might be a bit late with that, but we'll find out soon enough. The problem is that the lighthouse needs to be made on the coast and adjacent to a harbor district. So it can either go here or there, or maybe one inwards actually, in the sea. Did I read that correctly? No, on the coast. So what I think we'll do is we'll buy this tile. Otherwise we sacrifice our crabs and we don't want that. We buy this tile and we should be able to now build a lighthouse over there. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Right. Then in Knossos, I don't know what we want. Ah, housing, clearly. So we build a granary. Ah, but it is because the harbor is broken. So what we might do is to build a builder. Can we build in the desert tiles? I don't think so. Let's go for the granary then. It's never a bad move. Right, so this all of a sudden, Athens, it's safe now because it's getting a lot of loyalty per turn. So we made a difference. It's got its monument, it's got its governor. So we saved it. And now we want to get some food going. So we want to purchase a tile. We have the cash to spare. And build our fishing industry. what else do we want to do? Maybe it's time for a campus. And we build it +4. Haha! That's a great spot. And see how we are kind of claiming this land. Now that's very important because it means they cannot, they can actually not cross on our domain. So we actually, yeah, really stole their land. I also just realized that there is something here, so we probably want to go and discover if there is a city-state. We have to make friends. Should have realized that earlier because we had the cool bonus going on still.
If I were again beginning my studies, I would follow the advice of Plato and start with mathematics.
Right. If I would again start my studies, I would probably cry, because it's a very stressful period of your life, I think. Die, evil ships. I think we are winning. Alright, so things are going well. Athens is developing. We are scaring the barbarians on several fronts. Let's see if we can keep this up. What's going on here? Friendship expired. Let's keep that friendship going for a while. You are no true friend. Okay, he doesn't want to. Right. Ask for promise. Promise not to settle. We cannot ask for a promise. Make a deal. Yeah, I think we'll just leave him then. He's getting a bit angry. So I think it's time to make some builders over here. Or again, we could buy it. Nope, because it's really expensive, that's right. It only takes 2 turns, right? So it might actually be worth it to spend some time. 3, We'll do it anyway. We'll make a builder, and we can make a cool wonder as well. Probably want to make this wonder, the mathematical one, to Knossos, because it's surrounded by desert. Oh, that's nice, because you get a lot of food bonuses for that. Nice, let's try that. And here we'll make a workshop. So builder and a workshop. That's gonna be the multi-cube. Not sure what this guy was producing. Granary. Right, you want to be making... Alright, maybe we don't want to make the wonder just yet. Let's first repair the harbor, so we fix our problems in life. Can we buy a granary? Yes, but not yet. So I think we want to fix the harbor and then build this great wonder. And does it say where it has to be? You just get 2 food, 2 gold, and 1 production on all desert tiles for this city, for the whole city. That's great. We'll just build it right here. Let's hope we get to that. And we send an envoy to the city-state that we just discovered. Alright, a lot of things happening. I hope you can catch up, otherwise feel free to shout out. Ah, this is the city-state that we discovered. Right, I thought we would discover this one first, but apparently we take some time still. Alright, everybody move forward. It seems like it's undefended, so finally he might have won from the barbarians.
People who cannot find time for recreation are sooner or later to find time for illness.
That's a very wise saying. Right, so we don't need the loyalty anymore, the wildcard policy. And we got a new one that says +1 housing in all cities with at least 2 specialty districts. Don't think we'll need that. But what do we need? We could do the building. I think the wonder one makes a lot of sense. Haha. Ancient and classical era. Not sure what era we are again. Let's close the menu. We are in. Should be able to see here now. There goes my plan. Classical era. Medieval era. Right, so it's the ancient era, classical era, medieval one. So we're making wonders still of the classical era. I hope that's how to read it. So then it makes a lot of sense what I'm trying to do. So we increase our production for those. And we should be able to see it on the background. Just peek. 13 turns, right, let's see again. 12. Might be all the difference that we need. Right, so what do we want to make here again? In Pharsalos. Could use some amenities actually. Big party city. Or an industrial zone, that would also be nice. I think I would place it here then, and hopefully that discounts. Yep, let's try that. Let's try to get that up. Alright, so you can probably go and take this. Ah. And do you want to cross the river? I guess we do. Right, looks like we found the end of our island. We have to consider making one final city here as well. Maybe in the middle, like here. So we have access to salt, deer, and at some point more crab. I don't know. Sounds like we need at least something here on this bit. Did we in the end destroy the galley? I don't see it anymore. Didn't pay attention. No, we didn't. Still not? Really? Does it even have health? Yeah, it has. A tiny bit. Alright. Let's discover what the hell this might be. Oh, we cannot. Okay. The scout is attacking. That's bold. It's efficient though. Ah, because it does melee, right. Alright, looks like we found the end of this bit of land. Yeah, we did. Builder arrived finally. We didn't pay attention again. No, where did it go? We lost him. Really? Really? I guess you can go on then. And maybe level up or something. This guy. Honest, it was the only thing it could do, right? So, it does make sense. Where is this galley hiding? Yeah, I guess we'll send him on. Is this just a city? Ah, right. It's not a city-state. It's a second city. That's why we're getting so much pressure. Then I'm extra happy with our decision to kind of block him off here. It's gonna be super annoying for him. Ah, we cannot continue anymore. Right. Well, now we know. Let's make the second set of mines and then we got our production going. Alright, I feel happy about discovering this bit of land. So after this we definitely want to make another settler, I think. Will be our final one for now. Settlers are quite expensive, yeah, we don't want to buy it. We might want to buy a trader though. Oh, I do hope we can get this going. Should we buy a granary here? Yeah, we should. Oh, we should have bought a builder there actually, because I forgot that this is this needs repairing. This food district. Right. I think we're done here though. So we can send the boys home. Not sure where I want everybody, but that's okay. Maybe we need to explore this bit still. Get this extra bit of seed discovered. Send envoy to this guy, sure. Let's do it. Get faith. Not sure why we need that, but... Ah, we discovered Zanzibar. Another city-state. Your people's glorious age looks like a lot of gloating to me. I look forward to the day of your fall. That's not
The purpose of
nice.
education is to replace an empty mind with an open one.
That's a cool saying as well. Alright, so we can make a dedication. And now, current age is heroic. Since we went from a dark age to a golden one. So we can make 3 decisions. So we just select all, apart from the one with religion, because we kind of ignore religion. So that's a lot of bonuses. And long story short, it's a lot of bonuses. Shipbuilding could be nice. I think we want to go to shipyard. That's going to be the next big thing, because that gives you production. And that will give a big boost. Aqueduct is also nice, actually. Do we need that? In some cities we definitely need aqueducts. But let's first do the shipyards. Oh, that's a long path, actually. Right, I guess we do aqueducts first. And then we continue. Right, so we send our builder to repair this district over here. To the other side of the world. And our archers can go home. Welcome to world voting. Right, this is another part of the expansion. So we can decide what we think is important. So you get some diplomatic favor points. They are generated according to a list of conditions. One of them is the number of city-states that you have under your command, so to say. Well, that you are trading with. And but also this government building that I made is also going to make a difference. And you can use it to get some extra bonuses. So one of the things you get out of this is actually diplomatic points, but we switched that off. because I feel like that is unbalanced. It's very easy to get a lot of those quickly and to win the game that way. I prefer the other ways of victory. And yeah, and we can vote a bit, so we can spend those points on those outcomes. So trade route sent to the chosen player provides gold. That's a powerful one. We can vote on ourselves. I don't think this is gonna work actually. So what usually is a smart tactic is to see who's leading. So he is leading in the domination victory. So we could also try to just downvote him. Not sure if he becomes angry, but we'll find out soon enough. But then 100% production towards buildings in this district. So let's see what we can do here. Building campus. Or buildings in this district. Right, so we could try and get our industrial zones up. I think that might be smart. So you can see that it becomes more expensive with each point that you spend extra. So that's why we don't want to spend all, because you can still use those for the next round of voting as well. So we try to be cheap with this one, because you anyway have to spend some points. But with this one, we try to shift things in our favor. Right, so... What? We got the trade policy. I don't know why, because we didn't vote on ourselves. So other people have voted on us. Apparently he has voted on me. That's very kind. So maybe it's not our enemy, despite his weird threats. And the industrial zone won, so we won with both of them.
Sometimes the wheel turns slowly, but it turns.
But that's going great. I think soon people will be less happy, but for now, we're very happy. Right, you will heal up here. I think we send everybody home except for this guy, right? So we'll just keep you in the forest. And yeah. Keep you guys here as well. There's not much we can do now.
Invincibility lies in the defense. The possibility of victory in the attack.
Right, so we can change up policies again. This is a very nice one, because we can improve the speed of building walls. It will be important at some point. I don't think the time is now yet. Yeah, but we will definitely make use of that at some point. Maybe as soon as the wonders are all done. And that's the only new card that we have. No, it's not true. We have two. One is defensive and the other one as well, right? So in Sparta, we can make something new. We can create like government plazas. I think we will skip that for now. We can make a great library, which boosts a lot of technologies. It is nice, but I think we'll skip it. I think we'll just focus on building some actual things. Because the university, for instance, gives +4 science. So that's equally important. And it will not take an extra space. Yeah. We can promote a governor again. So maybe it's time that we get a third governor going. Like the science one. 50% increase in science and culture. Right. So where will we make our next settler? I think here as well in Sparta, because production is that high, so it will be relatively quick to do. Do we still have the government policy for settlers? No. Might need to do that actually. So let's remove the production bonus. And we focus on the settler one. Do we still have it? I don't see it actually. No, it's gone. Oh no, there it is. Or actually, I think we want to put that on, yeah, instead of the unity discount. Because we don't need all the cash. And I think we need production still in these poorer towns. Because here we only have 4 production, so that's a big difference. 25%. Yeah, let's continue like that. So we'll make a settler right after this.
One man's magic is another man's engineering.
Alright. So I think this town would benefit greatly from having fresh water. And the way that this is supposed to work is that you can export snow, like melting water, to your city. That will greatly improve city growth. So we'll try that. Not sure what it was actually making. Alright, probably want to switch that around still. So first we make the industrial zone and then everything will be built quicker. So that was a bit of a distraction to fix our poor city locations. And then I think we were going for shipyards. Alright. Our builder needs to do some repairing. And I think we can do more building. This will be a very nice one. I didn't see we could do this yet. Turtles, it's a luxury resource. And actually this is, in my opinion, one of the best tiles I've seen. Because you get 2 food, 1 production, 1 gold, and luxury resource. It's really nice. We can claim a great person. Do you remember we skipped the previous one? Well, this one seems much better. 2 random technologies and 1 inspiration moment. We'll definitely use that. And we can just bring him to our local science area. University is probably the word for it. Right, let's make that. So we greatly boost city growth. Finally getting some food going. I think we will just take the 3rd one as well. And you can go and explore, because that will be the next important thing, to know what's going on sea.
This lighthouse was the
We did it.
cynosure of all eyes.
I didn't know that we could do this. I thought we would be surpassed by someone else. Right, so let me show you the bonus of this amazing lighthouse, which doesn't only look stunning, but it has amazing perks. Buttress. I don't know what a buttress is. Because what it does... Can we see? Yeah, the movement cost. This is a movement cost reduction of 1. So that means that all naval ships can then move 1 extra tile. So now they can move 5 instead of 4. That's massive. That's gonna make so much difference. So yeah, that's definitely one of the best ones that I think you can get in this kind of maps. It's a different story when you're not stuck on an island. Right, we get some bonuses, reduce knowledge costs. So now that we've done that, we probably want to make the aqueduct here. It's Let's go in the multi-queue one again. And apparently we can just make it here. Not sure what that will do. Ah, but this city has fresh water, so that might actually be a waste. Yeah, I think that is a waste. Let's see what it says actually. Cities that do not yet have existing fresh water will receive up to 6 housing. If built adjacent to a geothermal fissure, you get amenities. We have one somewhere, right? No, we don't. Yeah, I don't think we need it here. But I forgot where we could see that. The freshwater thing. Yeah, I don't know. There used to be like this slider when you settle, of course, but now I don't know. Yeah, I definitely know that this counts as freshwater, the river, so we will build something else. I think we'll focus on these negative amenities. So then we will make an entertainment complex. So let's cancel that. We can. Crap. Well, let's... Don't know any other way of doing that. Apparently this is the way to do it. This is still taken, right? Where will we build our entertainment complex? It's a bit cramped for space all of a sudden. Maybe we just want to build it here out of the way. Yeah, let's try that. Or this spot is actually not too bad. We have to wait 4 turns. Yeah, let's try that. So we'll save a bit of cash. Can build a Machu Picchu. That's cool. Maybe. Maybe we'll do it. Yeah, you'll just heal up. And you as well.
I cannot imagine any condition which would cause a ship to founder. Modern shipbuilding has gone beyond that.
Alright. Learn something new every day. Alright. I think we're entering the last turns of today. Getting to a close. So yeah. Just as a reminder, let me know if you like this. By please pressing the like button, so I know if I have to make some more videos or if you prefer to see something else. I guess that's the easiest way to communicate. And yeah. Anyway, thank you for joining. We'll play a few turns to ensure that I remember where we left off with all of our multitasking. Especially this annoying bit. But thank you very much for joining. You can see we get big bonuses from Sparta now. It's because of our governor in Sparta that has this plus 20% food bonus. Beat the root. We can actually assign a new governor, right? Yeah. So I think we want this science dude, Pingala. And we will point them to Argos. This will be our science town, I think. Oh, wait. What the hell is this now? This is... Oh. Sparta grows, and people take pride in thriving metropolitan life. 580. Time is going fast. What the hell is this now? Aqueduct under construction. Yeah, we don't want that. I don't know how to remove it though. So it's stuck there now. But we first want to make the entertainment complex, I think. Well, actually, the aqueduct wouldn't be too bad because it provides housing as well, right? So, one way or another, all of these things are important. So let's not worry about it too much. What we do have to worry about is making dams. That's something we definitely want to do. Don't know when we can research those actually. Ah, it's at the buttress.
Strategy requires...
Right. And will we... Oh, sorry that I clicked that away. I didn't expect to pop up. We missed one. I'm sorry for that. The wise quotes. So we will build dams. That will be very important. Right, we will put one settler over here. I don't know where yet. I think we make a bit of a production area, getting salt, lumber, copper, and some shipyard in the end. So makes sense to make it here. Maybe move one in so we can get more trees. No, because we need this boost from food. Yeah. Alright, so we figured that out rather quickly, I think. So then we want to make... Maybe some walls would be nice. Also here we need some housing. So let's see, we will make a watermill. Ancient walls. Ah, and a builder, probably first, right? Or will we buy one? Because we do have a lot of cash. We have a lot of cash. I think we definitely want a builder. So you go over there, we buy one. You are still producing a lot of... you still need a lot of turns to make this wonder. That's okay. I think we will buy a trader. So we get a bit of a bonus by trading with Sparta again. Built the road as well and stuff. And then... let's see. We'll make the watermill. And probably ancient walls. Or a granary for housing. Ancient walls get these small boosts so we can keep up with our city growth. Because our production is going really well at 26. It's nice. Alright, so we won't trade our diplomatic favor for that. This is a very nice try. He has horses meanwhile, so I don't think he wanted to trade anything. Walking the quads and lingering outside the classroom of the campus near Athens, you can hear scholars debate the ideas that will change the world. Looks like we finished an important building. In Athens, right? That makes sense. So we can claim a great person, but this time it's an admiral. So we'll provide combat strength, movement, and sight. That's amazing. Apparently he's living in the wrong side of the world, so we will try to unite him with this guy. Can we do that? See if he finds a way around. I don't think these can be killed, so we don't have to worry about that. I might be wrong. Right, this city needs to be worrying a bit about growth, so the aqueduct is obvious choice. Apparently we can only build it there, so I'm happy that we can. You just wait. Knossos is going to do trading. That's the wrong button. And we will go for food and production with Sparta. That's such a powerful bonus. It's thanks to this governor. It's just like a +2 food bonus. So that's giving a production bonus, so then actually the wonder will be constructed quicker as well. Ah, we're discovering continents. Yeah, things are snowballing. It's going quite well. But we have to consider that we're not the strongest military yet, so if things go wrong, then they go wrong really fast. Right, let's do one more turn. That's how this game goes, actually. You always go one more turn. But with this turn, the real flourishing of the medieval era culture began with the discovery of feudalism by Greece. We are in the lead.
Him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my God, and he shall go no more out.
Alright.
With the advance of feudalism came the growth of iron armor, until, at last, a fighting man resembled an armadillo.
Alright. Let's see. Newly trained builders gain 2 build action points. I think that's very expensive, but very powerful. Well, we don't need the settler one anymore. So, let's see, do we need any of these for the military ones? Like a reduction of maintenance? Could help our financial situation quite a lot. -5 from units, it's not that bad actually. The +2 gold from all trade routes seems like a good bonus now. Should have probably used that earlier. So maybe this is the moment to kind of reduce production in all cities and go for gold? Don't know. Probably swap out the wonder one later. Yeah, but for now we keep it like this, I think. Yeah, you need to wait a bit, because you're fast. What's that sound? That's not good. Did we discover barbarians or something, or printing? No clue what that sound meant. I do think that we just discovered something important, which are the dams, right? Yeah, so we definitely want to build those before we forget. So I think this style is quite useless. Well, it gives us a lot of food. Gives us a lot of food. Maybe we'll place it on a different tile then. But we definitely need them. So that's something we want to build as soon as possible. After the granary. And then also in this city, I think we need a dam. No suitable location. Wait. So this doesn't suffer from flooding? Is that what is... Oops. Is that what it's saying? I'm trying to click on something that I need to place, but there's nothing. Yeah, I think it's right. I don't think it suffers from flooding. Right, so we're quite lucky with this one. Okay, so it's just Sparta that needs to worry about flooding. And the only city that can build a dam then. Nice. That's okay. We'll click some other things and then it's time to say our goodbyes. Yeah, I think this is it for now. This is a good stopping point. So meanwhile, we are close to having, what is it? We have 4 or 5 cities and we're close to having our 6th one over here, yeah. We're leading in science by 20 points. Oh, that's going fast. And we're trying to catch up with military strength. Bit behind with that. But well, the thing is that if you rush science like we do, then you soon discover the next big thing, like black powder or something, and then your military will of course advance very quickly as well. So that's important to consider. Alright, thank you once more for joining, and yeah, I hope I see you around next time. And let me know if you have suggestions, tips, things that I'm doing wrong. I'm always happy to learn. But yeah, for now, bye bye.